My bad, I'm sorry.
Hi from Seattle Children's Hospital. Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay. Hi and welcome to my new channel, my new vlogs, whatever they're gonna be and whatever I decide to do. Hi and welcome. So, I have decided to start doing weekly vlogs, daily vlogs, weekly videos, something. I've decided I want to start doing something that involves making videos about me and my family and my daughter, Stella. There's two reasons why I've kind of decided to start doing this. The first one is I would love to look back at these videos when I'm older or when Stella's older and just see her growth. And I would love to hopefully watch my family grow, hopefully. But just to look back and see how young we were and how young Stella was, and it's like I want to be able to look back at certain days of my life and just remember them. Another reason why I'm doing this is because Stella has some medical conditions, which I'll get to, but I feel like this would be a nice way to keep family and friends that we don't see as often updated about what's going on in Stella's life and how she's holding up and how her medical conditions are doing and how she's doing and things she's accomplished and milestones she's hit. I would love to share that with friends and family and anybody who feels like they want to be a part of it. So Stella, her medical condition, the big umbrella term for what she has is a ciliopathy disorder, which is all your cells in your body have little hairs that stick off of them. They're called cilia. And with Stella, hers either just didn't develop correctly or don't work the way they're supposed to. And so that means that all her little cells don't work correctly. And it can affect pretty much anything in the body. With Stella, we know it affects her kidneys, her eyes, and her bones. So with her bones, we know that she, or at least the doctors say, that her top arm bones and her top leg bones are shorter than they should be. Us as parents don't see it as much, but we think our daughter's perfect, so even if she did have short bones, we wouldn't really care. They say that she may be 5'1", which is fine with us. We can handle a short baby, we can handle a short child. That's nothing, that doesn't matter to us. The second thing that this disorder has So, we also know that it affects her eyes. She is blind. And we kind of knew that from early on, so it wasn't a big surprise to us. She didn't track and focus like other babies. So, that was fine. We can also handle a blind baby. The biggest thing that we know that it affects is her kidneys. So she has polycystic kidney disease or chronic kidney disease. And we're constantly in and out of our hospital trying to keep her electrolytes under control and keep her healthy and hydrated and stable, because right now she doesn't really hold on to anything and kind of just pees everything out. So we want to keep her hydrated and we want to keep her healthy. So yeah, that's Stella's disease. She has the ciliopathy disorder that affects those three things that we know of right now. We've been seen by pretty much every specialist in the hospital And so far, the heart doctors tell us that we have nothing to worry about. And then we're being watched by the gastroenterologists as well, but they aren't too worried either. Our main concern and our main doctors, or our main concern are the kidneys, and our main doctors are the nephrologists. So we're being followed pretty heavily by them, and we are constantly kind of in and out of the hospital here and in and out of the hospital down in Bellingham for labs and checkups, because with Stella's disease, with her kidney disease, her electrolytes in her blood and her body, like her potassium and her sodium and her creatinine, are all very, very high for a baby. They should be, like, her creatinine should be 0.1 and it's at, or 0.2-ish, and it's at a 1.4. So they're all fairly high for what Stella's at. A little bit more about Stella is she has had for the past 7 months an NG tube, the nose tube, and we've had to put it in constantly, and we were admitted to the hospital a week ago, and we finally decided, you know, this isn't working, having to constantly put it in, some days multiple times in a day. So we finally decided, you know, let's switch to the G tube and see how that works. Now the G tube is a little tube that's inserted into the side, and so that's why we're here today. We're at Children's Hospital today to we had that placed early this morning, and then Stella's now recovering in the crib. That's why you see Rob popping up and down. And she's actually handling it super well. She is happy right now. She's been kind of grumpy just because, I mean, it's a surgery. She's recovering. She's sore. She's not in the best mood. But for what she's going through today, she's doing really well. So here she is. Beautiful Stella. As you can see, she has a little NG tube, which hopefully will be the last day. And she has little socks on her hands so she doesn't rip them off. And then today, early this morning, we got our little button put in. It's being drained right now. And it's healing really nicely, which is awesome. But she looks like she's about to take a nap. Are you about to take a nap, sweetheart? So we'll let her do that. I really just want my channel to be a place where everyone feels spoken for, and everyone feels comfortable, and everyone feels like they have a place. Because sometimes it's hard to look around and see people having healthy babies and, you know, having normal lives, whereas, like, this is now my life. Being in the hospital every other week is my life. And it's kind of hard to, like, look at these videos and say, oh man, you know, that's something I want. These are people I'm looking up to, and compare my life to that. I don't want to do that. I want to be someone people can look up to, and, you know, be strong for my daughter and be strong for, like, anyone who needs it. I am always here, always ready to give an open hand, open arms, you know, help anyone who needs it, give my words of advice even if they don't make any sense. I just want to be someone who can help, whether that be with words, with smiles, with Stella, whatever it can be. And I haven't fully decided yet. If I want this to be vlogs, like I said, where it would be at daily or weekly, or if I want it to be just random videos I would upload weekly. Maybe you guys can help me figure that out. But I hope you guys liked my video. I know it's kind of all over the place. This is my first time doing this, and we're in a hospital and people are walking in and out, and I'm kind of an awkward person. But if you did, subscribe and like and comment, and, you know, if you have kids, why don't you comment down below their names and how old they are. We'll start with that, right? Okay, well, bye. I'll see you next time.
bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Hello, YouTube.